Hi there. Welcome to Bewitched Birthdays. What brings you in today? Oh, great. So you have a birthday right around the corner. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Yes, we offer a full line of enchanted birthday cakes. So we're a full-service bakery with a twist, you might say. Yeah. Well, yes, actually. The common misconception is that the candle on the cake is what holds all of the magic, but it's actually the birthday cake itself. So, hence why many birthday wishes simply don't come true. Yeah, it's not too many people know about that fact. So, we try to educate our customers and let them know that choosing the birthday cake is the essential part of planning any birthday. Most definitely. So now, is there any birthday cake that you're particularly interested in, or? Okay. So you just walked past our shop a few times. Okay. Yeah, we have a few there in the window, and those are our models of our top sellers. But I can show you our catalog. We have quite a few selections that you might be interested in, and of course they're all delicious. And we pretty much have a cake that fits any taste or budget, so there's no need to worry about that. Yeah. Well, what I'll do is let me get out the catalog here. We have this nice catalog. It's all leather bound. You'll notice that pretty much everything in our shop we take great pride in, so you can rest assured that the cake that you'll be receiving will be top-notch, definitely. Okay. So do you have any preference about frosting or cake, or do you prefer chocolate, vanilla, yellow cake? What's... Sky's the limit, huh? Okay. You're after my own heart then. Yeah, that I am not picky when it comes to cakes. I pretty much like them in all shapes and sizes and flavors, so it's always nice to see a customer like that, though, because I can kind of show them all of our selections rather than being limited by, just chocolate cakes or just fudge cakes, so it's great to see that. And is there any particular wish that you have your heart set on? Okay. Well, then let me go ahead and show you that, the line of cakes that has the maximum magical potency, just because that's a rather big wish, so we'll want to make sure that it packs a good punch so it gives you exactly what you ask for. Okay. Then after we choose the actual cake itself, I'll go over a little brochure we have with you here. It's actually quite informative. I'll let you take it home, but there are a few key points that I'll point out to you that will make make your wish making a little bit more effective. Okay? Okay. So this is our first cake here. It's one of my personal favorites. It's our traditional carrot cake. So it's actually 5 layers. So in between each layer is a very decadent cream cheese frosting with just a hint of vanilla. And of course, all throughout the cake we have used fresh carrots that were picked from the forest gardens. Yeah, that's right. The ones that are just around Snow White's castle, exactly. Well, we find that those are the most flavorful, and they're all organic, of course, so they're the best, definitely. And then it's topped with, of course, some more cream cheese frosting. And these little sparkly carrots are piped on, and they're absolutely divine. The frosting that we use for those particular carrots, it's not the cream cheese ones, it's actually a marzipan frosting, so it adds another dimension of flavor that I think is absolutely superb. Okay. We have this next one here. This is our chocolate fudge cake. So it has 3 layers, but the layers are a little bit thicker than the carrot cake. And of course it's chocolate fudge batter. Baked into the batter we have almond flakes though, so it sets it above your traditional chocolate fudge cake. And in between are, of course, thick layers of rich chocolate fudge. And on top we have little rosettes, and on top of the rosettes are sprinkled a little bit of fairy dust just to give it an added enchanted kick, if you will. This is one of our top sellers. Yeah, especially if you're a chocolate lover, if you're a chocoholic, it's definitely something to consider. This next cake is our strawberry shortcake. This is 7 layers, and they're all very thin. And in between is freshly churned whipped cream, so we make it all here from scratch. And on top there you'll have some more dollops of whipped cream and some freshly chopped strawberries. And these particular strawberries are all harvested from Thumbelina's farm. It's just on the outskirts, of the Enchanted Forest. So they are absolutely to die for. They're plump, they're ripe and red, and these are interesting because they're pretty much in season all the year through, as opposed to your traditional strawberry, and they're much larger. Yeah, so we can pretty much make this cake all year round rather than just traditionally in summertime, yeah. This is one of our unique offerings. This is actually a pink pixie dust lemonade cake. And the cake itself is a yellow cake mixed with a white cake, so it's blended. And then we pour a bit of pink lemonade. I can't ever say that word for some reason. Pink lemonade extract, excuse me. We pour that right into the batter and then we bake it. So it gives it a little tartness. It's just absolutely, delicious. And then in between, we put some strawberry frosting with chunks of strawberry again. And on top there, you'll see the frosting is, the strawberry frosting carries through. It's buttercream, by the way. And on top of that is some pixie dust, just for added effect. We actually have an arrangement with the fairies over in Neverland, and they supply us with a small box every month, so we have to make it last. So we try to make the sprinkling as liberal as possible, but still conserving it. One month we ran out and it was an absolute disaster, so. Okay. This is our traditional white birthday cake. So it has 6 layers of white cake, and it has actual vanilla beans in it. And in between is a vanilla buttercream frosting, and then on top we have some more frosting and some sprinkles. Yes, the sprinkles are actually taken directly from the sprinkle blooms that grow in our backyard here. We have a rather spacious garden, so each bloom that's harvested provides about, I'd say about a handful of sprinkles, about half a cup. So they're all organic sprinkles, exactly. Let me take a look here. I have a few more to show you. This is our lemon meringue cake, and it may not be one of our traditional offerings, but it's one of my personal favorites, particularly if I'm in the mood for a bit of a lighter cake. So what you have here is you have lemon cake, and there's 3 layers, rather thick layers, and in between each layer is a a good helping of meringue spread out evenly. So it's absolutely divine, I can tell you. And then on top, of course, we have more meringue that's been slightly toasted, so it gives it that nice brown topping. Now, the lemons we use here are actually, these actually come directly from the orchards that are just outside of the Red Queen's Castle in Wonderland. So they're imported. So this cake is a bit more just because we had to pay for certain import fees and taxes, and transportation, of course. But it's still very reasonable, especially all of these cakes I've just showed you. They can feed anywhere between 8 to 20 people depending on the cake. Yes, and so if you're going to have a larger party, I do suggest getting a couple cakes just to kind of mix things up and to have enough for each of your guests. Yeah, they'll probably all want seconds, so you'll want to account for that when you order your cakes. Okay, this is our blueberry bliss cake. I know, say that 10 times fast, huh? Our blueberry bliss cake is again, a rather unique offering, and it has 8 layers, and they're thin, and they're almost like a blueberry muffin, but the top of the blueberry muffin, so they're nice and moist and rich, and absolutely packed with blueberries. And in between each is a very thin layer of vanilla buttercream, so you're still getting that cake feel. It's not so much a muffin, really. And then on top there we have the buttercream icing again, and then we have a ring of blueberries to kind of frame it in there. And also, I forgot to mention, on all these cakes you can also have a message written on there or a design printed, whatever you prefer. We want to make sure that it's aesthetically pleasing to you and personalized as much as possible. Okay? Great. This one here. Yeah. This one is our kiwi lime cake, and you'll notice that each of the layers here have nice big chunks of kiwi in there. So if you're a kiwi fan, if you like more of the tropical fruits, this is definitely something that you may want to think about. The lime is what comes into play in the frosting. It's a very subtle lime flavor, though. It's not too tart and not too over the top, so you don't have to worry about that. And it's a light whipped cream frosting as opposed to kind of the more dense buttercream. And again, we've put it on top there, and we've also put slices of kiwi. Yeah. Well, we try to decorate the cakes in such a way that you know exactly what's inside of them, so there aren't any unpleasant surprises. But again, you can customize them however you like. Okay, this is our chocolate croissant cake. So there are layers of it's more of a croissant than a cake, I will warn you. So if you're not a croissant fan, this isn't something you'll probably enjoy. But it has layers of croissants, and then in between a good helping of chocolate that's smeared on there. And there's 3 layers, and this is a more dense cake, so it's more flat. And on the top is just a drizzling of chocolate. This one is a bit harder to personalize, just because, yeah, it's more of a pastry type of cake, so. And I think that's about it. These other ones here are for kind of minor wishes, so you'll probably want to stick with the ones I just showed you for the maximum effect. Did any of those catch your eye? Okay, great. So what I'll do is I'll hop on our system here. Let me see if I can get I am horrible with computers. Let's see here. All right, here's the ordering screen. So let me get your name. Great. Fantastic. Now, what is the day of your event? Okay. That's always nice when you can get the actual party on the day of your birthday. I know I enjoy that myself. It feels kind of more authentic somehow. Okay, and which cakes would you like to order today? Great choices. Just one of each. Great. So now, did you want to pick them up, or did you want us to deliver them? Want to pick them up? Okay. Okay, so that'll be your total right there on the screen. That's all right. Okay. So, yeah, you don't have to pay until you pick up the cakes, and we will actually have you look over the cakes and make sure everything's okay. Did you want to have anything printed on the cakes, or did you just kind of want them as is? All right. Fantastic. So now that that's out of the way, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go over that little brochure I told you about that kind of, it's basically a tip guide to making the perfect birthday wish. Especially with our magical cakes, you have to be very specific about how you actually make the wish and that sort of thing. Is that all right? You have a few minutes? Okay. So this is the brochure right here. Yeah, we're just going to be going over this first sheet, and then I'll let you take this home. Try to keep it on hand. We have had some issues in the past with people not making the proper wish or not being very specific about the wish they make, and we have had to deal with some problems. Yeah, some cleanup, I guess you could say. Magical cleanup, of course. So we always kind of suggest that you read this over and keep this on hand. The most important thing being that you have to be very careful about the wording of your wish and when you actually make the wish. Yeah. You should always make the wish on your birthday itself. So we always suggest, even if you are having a party that's on a different day, which isn't the case for you, but just in case, if you were to have a party on a separate day, we always suggest you get at least a personal cake for your birthday itself. That way the wish can take full effect. Exactly. Also, with the wording of the wish, be very careful and be very specific. Try to keep it under, I'd say about 15 words. Yeah, make it one sentence if at all possible. And don't be too vague, but then again, don't be too overly detailed, so keep it well balanced. We have several examples here for you on this sheet for you to look at. Yeah. Also, the type of candles you should use are the ones that we provide you with. They are special candles designed for our cakes. They kind of trigger the magical effect of the cake itself, so you will want to use the ones we provide you with. We have alternate ones too if you don't like the ones that we offer, but we always give you colors that correspond with the cake itself. For instance, the strawberry shortcake will have red candles, that kind of thing. Another key thing to keep kind of in mind is that you are the one who actually has to blow out your candles, so ensure that all of your guests are aware of this fact, and yeah, don't try to blow it out for you. Also, yeah, we don't suggest that you use those little candles where they go out and then they come back on again. That can kind of detract from the magical aspect of it. Yeah, we don't even offer those, so. One last thing. The wish itself can never be vindictive in nature or hurt anyone else in the process. So the wish has to be at least somewhat altruistic, even if it is something that's specifically for you, it cannot negatively impact anyone else, in essence. That's kind of the code. All right? Great. So I'll send you home with this. And let me see here. Let's just send you home with this printout here. This is basically your order sheet. So it has exactly what you ordered and your date of pickup and our information, so you can give us a call if you change your mind or would like to add anything onto your order, okay? Wonderful. Well, I'll let you have all that, and it was a pleasure meeting you and helping you out today. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you on your birthday. Great. Well, you take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.